Hi, Dave Coleman again. I'd like to chat about mission planning and what I look for when considering various aircraft types. As a rule of thumb, an aircraft should be capable of performing 85% of a client's missions 100% of the time. So how do I decide what airplane meets that standard?
When it comes to payload, 100 pounds here or there has limited impact on the performance of a large cabin jet. But on light jets, an extra 100 pounds can make or break a trip. Not only that, the environmental variables that impact an aircraft's performance are constantly changing, so no two trips to the same location are ever the same. Here are a few items owners should consider when deciding if a particular airplane will suit them. Remember that disclaimer, your results may vary. Never assume that flight manual numbers for range and fuel burn reflect the aircraft's true mission capabilities. That data was developed and validated during flight testing by test pilots flying optimal flight profiles planned in advance with ATC. That's a far cry from the real world, where ATC often doesn't let you climb to the best altitude or starts you down a few hundred miles from your destination. Or what if heavy traffic has you holding on the ground with the engines running before departure, or puts you in a hold on arrival? Consider what happens to your range and fuel burn if the outside air temperature is higher than standard, the destination weather is poor, and you've been vectored around endlessly at low altitude. What if the runways are contaminated with water or snow? How much fuel, baggage, or passengers do you need to offload to legally depart? Consider a planned departure from a high-altitude airport, like Aspen. Can the aircraft depart with a normal load, lose an engine after takeoff, and still clear terrain? What happens to your planning if the boss shows up with baggage he didn't bring on the way down, or he invites an extra person or two at the last minute? In the old days, crews were rewarded for making it all work and being creative. Sometimes that meant landing with a little less fuel than we would have liked, or taking off a little heavier than planned. Today, pilots are rewarded for playing it extra safe. The number one pilot interview question is, tell us about a time when your boss asked you to take a trip you weren't comfortable with. Better answer that you told him no, or you won't get the job. The bottom line is, an aircraft with a little more performance than you need makes it easier to answer those what-if questions. I'm Dave Coleman. Thanks for watching.